day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Runescape Researcher, and today you join me from the giddy heights of Howl's workshop. In this, the premier experiment conducted by myself, the Runescape Researcher, of course, we are going to be delving into Telos' enrage, and the time it takes for my world guardian to die. I will be testing the number of auto attacks required to kill him at the following enrages: 0%, 100%, 500%, 1000%, 2000%, and 4000%. I will conduct the experiment 5 times at each enrage. This should hopefully remove any outliers and make sure the results are as accurate as possible. The World Guardian's armor will be his skin, and his weapons his hands. He'll be using the Archaeology Relic that gives 500 extra HP and the Bonfire health buff. This means his total health pool will be 10,919. I am tracking the number of attacks as well as the number of ticks of damage from the Tendrils special attack. Every 3 ticks of damage of the Tendrils attack will count for 1 auto for the purpose of this experiment. But we'll see if we even make it that far. Let's quickly head over to the heart of Gielinor and see how he's feeling ahead of this experiment. Hello there, how are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. This cob is fabulous stuff.
I know, it's magic stuff, isn't it? Beautiful work by whoever invented these. How are you feeling about this upcoming experiment?
Well, I was hoping you'd have something non-lethal for me to start with. However, I'm sure it will be eye-opening.
I mean, unfortunately, I had no choice. Telos is all people seem to be interested in nowadays.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Let me show you my immortal powers.
Okay, break a leg. Well, there he goes, starting off at the lowest enrage, so I'm expecting him to put up a decent fight, and at least last until the Tendrils attack. All of his attempts have now been recorded. Let's go and have a little look at the results. At 0% enrage, my Guardian put up a decent fight. He lasted until the Tendrils had every single kill, and then when they began, he lasted until the equivalent of 13.2 autos of damage if we take the average. Now at 100%, that number did decrease. You would expect it to half, because 100%, double the damage, right? That is not the case. It is actually down to 9.8 autos of damage. Again, he lasted until the Tendrils every time, but with about half the ticks of Tendrils damage in total. Then we moved up to 500%, which I know is a big milestone for a lot of people. Now, this is where he really started to struggle. He was averaging only lasting 4.6 auto attacks of damage, and, you know, that doesn't take very long to see. He was not having a fun time there. And it was only going to get worse. We move up to 1000%. This is a lot of people's stopping point on Telos. Is it 10 times the damage of 0%? According to myself, no. It is 5 times the damage. He was lasting for an average of 3 auto attacks. It was a very consistent experiment, this. He died after 3 autos every single time. We then moved to 2K, the Silver Warden title, a very prestigious thing given out to very few people. Now, my World Guardian, I think he'd had enough at this point. We did check in with him quickly to see how he was getting on. Here's the footage. As you can see, he wasn't having a whole lot of fun, was he? He was only lasting 2 auto attacks of damage at 2000 enrage, which I would consider myself a pretty good effort. We then moved to the big one, 4K, once a very prestigious thing held by a few people, Now nearly 150 people having the 4K Warden Gold title. Now, this was not double 2K. I was expecting him to be wiped out in one shot every single time. However, one time, he lasted 2 auto attacks, meaning the average is a 1.2. Better than I expected. But anyway, let's plot it all onto a graph so you can have a look and see what the data looks like. So if you look, you're looking at roughly 12 times the damage when you go up to 4K. So it was a very incremental step as you went 1K, 2K, 4K. But it's obvious, because at 4K, he didn't die every time, so 8K, would it be less than 1 auto? Is that even possible? Anyway, let's check in to see how my World Guardian's feeling after that experiment. How did it go for you? I see you're looking a little worse for wear. Okay, that sounds like you had a fantastic time. He'll be back next time alongside myself as we test more of Gielinor's most peculiar challenges. If any of you loyal viewers have any suggestions for future experiments, let me know. Until next time, everybody, toodle pip.